Hi friends, my name is Shawnee Page, also known as What Page Is It? And today is New Comic Book Day, and I have some good new issues for you. So I have both issues, I have graphic novels, and I have any other books. Yeah, so let's get started. I have a lot, so I'm going to try to go through this as fast as possible, but still give you all the information that you need to know what to pick up, and make sure you support your local comic book shops. A lot of them are doing curbside pickup that I've seen here in the city. Again, I know that you can Google it, or go to Boom Studios websites, and I believe they still have up where you can find your local shops that are open. So go ahead and do that and check it out. And you can always, it's easy, you can call them up, you can go there, probably email them, do whatever you need to do. Just support your local shops. Don't just go order online, go and help them out during this horrible time. And I am going to make sure too that I can get more diverse books for you guys. I am sharing what's new, but I also want to do in the future more diverse books for you to get more educated within the black culture, to help support Black Lives Matter, because they do. P.S. I'm mixed, I'm biracial, so all this nonsense pisses me off. Okay, let's get started. First we have Avatar: The Last Airbender, Imbalance, Library Edition hardcover. Aang faces a decision from which there was no return. When Aang and his friends return to Earth Fire Industries, the factory owned by Toph's father, Aang is surprised when their arrival is met with a cold shoulder. As soon as the team is asked for help at a business council meeting, the reason for the slight becomes clear. A massive airbender versus non-bender conflict has gripped the town and is threatening to turn violent. In order to heal the divide and save the town, Aang and the team will all face tough decisions about power and identity that could tear them apart. This collects Imbalance Parts 1 through 3, as February 2020 marks the 15th anniversary of Avatar. Next from DC is Flash Volume 5, Annual Number 3. And this issue, from the pages of Suicide Squad, Task Force X and Captain Boomerang are on the loose, and the Flash is in hot pursuit. But is he really the hunter or the hunted? Barry Allen may be the Scarlet Speedster, but at the end of this crossover issue, will he still be the fastest man alive? Next from DC is Green Lantern Volume 6, Season 2, Number 4. Guest starring The Flash, as the Emerald Warrior and fastest man alive, put their friendship on the line to fight for their lives on a world changed beyond all recognition. Is this world ready for an attack by technodactyls and the ancient super beings known as the Golden Giants of Neo-Pangea? Again from DC, Hawkman Volume 5, Number 24. At last, Hawkman and Hawkwoman are reunited, but there's no time for sweet nothings just yet, because they've been sucked into a realm of the Lord beyond the void, where Carter Hall is treated to another reunion, with the legacy of all the lives he took in his first life as Qatar Deathbringer. Can Hawkman survive the consequences of his most shameful past? Talk about a horrible reunion. Strange Adventures, Volume 4, Number 2. What is the truth about Adam Strange? When an activist who publicly accused him of war crimes ends up dead, the public begins to doubt Strange's stories about his adventures on the planet Ron, and he's even starting to doubt himself. It's going to take a special investigator to get to the truth, and he's going to have to tear apart Adam Stranger's life and reputation to do it. A special miniseries set on 2 worlds. It takes 2 artists to bring Strange Adventures to life. Mitch Gerads tackles the Earthbound sequences, while Doc Shaner launches us into space. And it's all written by Tom King, the Eisner Award-winning writer who brought you Mr. Miracle, Omega Man, and Sheriff of Babylon. Young Justice Volume 3, Number 15. Young Justice vs. Star Labs. What happens when a universe reboots right under you? Connor's about to find out. The entire Young Justice team confronts the evil genius behind Star Labs and the truth about Connor Kent. This will bring Connor to the doorstep of his namesake, Clark Kent, to find out more about himself and the DC Universe, guest starring Superman in a unique crossover with Action Comics. Batgirl Rebirth Volume 7, Oracle Rising. Eager to prove himself as a guardian for the criminals of Gotham City, Killer Moth has set his sights on taking out one of Gotham's finest heroes, Batgirl. But Lex Luthor has already beaten him to it. He's brought Oracle back online. Oracle makes her move to confront the creator who abandoned her, Batgirl. With Oracle calling the shots in Burnside, Batgirl must figure out how to survive her nightmare opponent. Flash, Rebirth Volume 12, Death and the Speed Force. In this tale from the early days of Barry Allen's heroic career, can he master his new super speed powers and be the hero his city needs? Or will the powers burn his lift out? His struggles lead him into the far future where a version of the Flash he will someday become shows him the true path of the hero and helps him prepare for the emergence of the gang of villains known as the Rogues. Joker Deluxe Edition hardcover. The Joker has been mysteriously released from Arkham Asylum, and he's not happy about what's been happening in his city while he's been away. What follows is a harrowing night of revenge, murder, and manic crime as only the Joker can deliver. He will take everything that is owed to him from the likes of the Penguin, the Riddler, Two-Face, Killer Croc, and of course, Batman. This deluxe edition includes a section of previously unpublished developmental art by Bermejo and also features an additional story by Brian Azzarello and Lee Bermejo that will be first published in the Joker 80th Anniversary 100-page Super Spectacular number 1. You Brought Me the Ocean. Jake Hyde doesn't swim, not since his father drowned. Luckily, he lives in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, which is in the middle of the desert. Yet he yearns for the ocean and is determined to leave his hometown for a college on the coast. But his best friend, Maria, wants nothing more than to make a home in the desert, and Jake's mother encourages him to always play it safe. Yet, there's nothing safe about Jake's future, not when he's attracted to Kenny Lou, swim team captain and a rebel against conformity, and certainly not when he secretly applies to Miami University. Jake's life begins to outpace his small town's namesake, which doesn't make it any easier to come out to his mom, or Maria, or the world. But Jake is full of secrets, including the strange blue markings on his skin that glow when in contact with water. What power will he find when he searches for his identity, and will he turn his back to the current or dive headfirst into the waves? Next, by Image and Top Cow, A Man Among Ye. High adventure on the high seas in the waning days of piracy when men were men and the best pirates were women? Writer Stephanie Phillips and artist Craig Cermak bring to life the tale of Anne Bonny and Mary Read as they hoist the skull and crossbones, draw cutlasses, and seek treasure that will make them legends. In an era when sailing with women was thought to be bad luck, Anne and Mary might just be the only people capable of saving the pirate way of life. Next by Marvel is Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, Big Squirrels Don't Cry graphic novel. You go, Squirrel Girl! With her unique combination of wit, empathy, and squirrel powers, computer science student Doreen Green is all that stands between Earth and total destruction. Well, Doreen plus her friend Tippy Toe, a squirrel, and Nancy, a regular human. So, mainly Squirrel Girl. Then, what hopes does Earth have if Doreen gets hurled back in time and erased from history? Some hope, hopefully, as Howard the Duck is waiting impatiently for a crossover. And if one animal encounter isn't enough, prepare for Swarm, a buzzkill made of bees, and Mole Man, the subterranean supervillain looking for love. But you're not here for flowers and kissing. You're all about computer science and superheroics. Get both and more in a showdown with Count Nefaria, collecting Unbeatable Squirrel Girl numbers 1 through 11 and Howard the Duck number 6. Next from Archie Comics is Vampironica New Blood number 4. I'm obsessed with Vampironica. The clock is ticking on Veronica Lodge as she learns the terrible secrets hidden deep in her family's history and comes to understand that her horrifying past isn't as distant as she'd like. Now, if she wants to keep her family and friends safe, Veronica will face her most chilling challenge yet. Next from Boom Studios, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Volume 3 From Beneath You. Drusilla has opened the Hellmouth. With no time to waste, Buffy must do what any good Slayer would do, namely run directly into the heart of the problem. But where does that leave the rest of Sunnydale? As the town reels from the demonic effects of Hellmouth opening, Xander, Willow, Robin, and Kendra, the newly arrived Slayer, must find a way to battle demons both inside and out without Buffy to help them. Could this be the end of the Scooby Gang? This collects Buffy the Vampire Slayer 9 through 12. Next from Ani Press, T-Dragon Society. This is I think like a graphic novel or a small volume. From the award-winning author of Princess Ever After comes the T-Dragon Society, a charming all-ages book that follows the story of Greta, a blacksmith apprentice, and the people she meets as she becomes entwined in the enchanting world of T-Dragons.
After discovering a lost tea dragon in the marketplace, Greta learns about the dying art form of tea dragon caretaking from the kind tea shop owners, Ezekiel and Eric. As she befriends them and their shy ward, Minette, Greta sees how the craft enriches their lives and eventually her own.
And that's all I have for you this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love doing these little weekly roundups of what I find interesting that's coming out this week. Glad comic books are now almost back in action. I think they're almost all the way out there. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye!